It is beyond a pleasure and an honor to be here to celebrate the City College of New York. I mean, this has been the most fun I think I've had at a commencement ever. Let me just say a few thank yous. Let me start, of course, by thanking for this honorary degree, as well as your amazing valedictorian, Andoni Mortakutis. Did I get it right? Andoni. And your amazing salutatorian, Aruba Al-Mansouri. I really don't want to follow those two. If anybody is wondering about the quality of education, just listening to those two speakers lets you know what's happening here. And I'm so proud of you both and to your families. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. And for everyone at this school who supported you on this journey. And in many ways, this is a big day for me too. See, this is my very last commencement address as First Lady of the United States. This is it. So I just want to take it all in, and I think this was the perfect place to be because this is my last chance to share my love and admiration and hopefully a little bit of wisdom with the graduating class. And graduates, I really want you all to know that there is a reason why of all of the colleges and universities in this country, I chose this particular school in this particular city for this special moment. Look at who you are. Look at where we're gathered today. As the president eloquently said, at this school, you represent more than 150 nationalities. You speak more than 100 different languages. You represent just about every possible background, every color and culture, every faith and walk of life. And you've taken so many different paths to this moment. Maybe your family has been in the city for generations. Or maybe like my family, they came to this country centuries ago in chains. Maybe they just arrived here recently, determined to give you a better life. But graduates, no matter where your journey started, you have all made it here today through the same combination of unyielding determination, sacrifice, and a whole lot of hard work. Commuting hours each day to class, some of you juggling multiple jobs to support your families and pay your tuition. Studying late into the night, early in the morning on subways and buses, and in those few precious minutes during breaks at work. And somehow you still found time to give back to your communities, tutoring young people, reading to kids, volunteering at hospitals. Somehow you still managed to do prestigious internships and research fellowships and join all kinds of clubs and activities. And here at this nationally ranked university with a rigorous curriculum and renowned faculty, you rose to the challenge, distinguishing yourselves in your classes, winning countless honors and awards, and getting into top graduate schools across the country. Whoa. So graduates, with your glorious diversity, with your remarkable accomplishments and your deep commitment to your communities, you all embody the very purpose of this school's founding. And more importantly, you embody the very hopes and dreams carved into the base of that iconic statue not so far from where we sit, on that island where so many of your predecessors at this school first set foot on our shores. And that is why I wanted to be here today at City College. I wanted to be here to celebrate all of you, this school, this city, funded on the fundamental truth that talent and ambition know no distinctions of race, nationality, wealth, or fame, and dedicated to the ideals that our founding fathers put forth more than 2 centuries ago, that we are all created equal, all entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. City College became a haven for brilliant, motivated students of every background. The students at this school were selected based not on pedigree, but on merit and merit alone. So really, it is no accident that this institution has produced 10 Nobel Prize winners, along with countless captains of industry, cultural icons, leaders at the highest levels of government. Because talent and effort, combined with our various backgrounds and life experiences, has always been the lifeblood of our singular American genius. Just take the example of the great American lyricist Ira Gershwin, who attended City College a century ago. The son of a Russian Jewish immigrant, his songs still light up Broadway today. Or consider the story of the former CEO of Intel, Andrew Grove, class of 1960. Story of the son of Polish immigrants named Jonas Salk, who toiled for years in a lab until he discovered a vaccine that saved countless lives. It's the story of the son of Jamaican immigrants named Colin Powell, who became a 4-star general, Secretary of State, and a role model for young people across the country. Our greatness has always come from people who expect nothing and take nothing for granted. Folks who work hard for what they have, then reach back and help others after them. That is your story, graduates, and that is the story of your families. And it's the story of my family too. As many of you knew, I grew up in a working class family in Chicago. And while neither of my parents went past high school, let me tell you, they saved up every penny that my dad earned at his city job because they were determined to send me to college. And even after my father was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis and he struggled to walk, relying on crutches just to get himself out of bed each morning, my father hardly ever missed a day of work. See, that blue-collar job helped to pay the small portion of my college tuition that wasn't covered by loans or grants or my work study or my summer jobs. And my dad was so proud to pay that tuition bill on time each month, even taking out loans when he fell short. See, he never wanted me to miss a registration deadline because his check was late. That's my story. And graduates, you all have faced challenges far greater than anything I or my family have ever experienced. Challenges that most college students could never even imagine. Some of you have been homeless. Some of you have risked the rejection of your families to pursue your education. Many of you have lain awake at night wondering how on earth you were going to support your parents and your kids and still pay tuition. And many of you know what it's like to live not just month to month or day to day, but meal to meal. But graduates, let me tell you, you should never ever be embarrassed by those struggles. You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, it's important for you to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages. And I know that because I've seen it myself. But unlike so many other young people, you have already developed the resilience and the maturity that you need to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and keep moving through the pain. Keep moving forward. You have developed that muscle. And with the education you've gotten at this fine school and the experiences you've had in your lives, let me tell you, nothing, and I mean nothing, is going to stop you from fulfilling your dreams. And you deserve every last one of the successes that I know you will have.